Hey everybody, Heuntz here, and welcome back to Stardew Valley. Yeah, this episode's really late, so apologies. There's a lot of mental stuff just going on with my life that, apologies, just things are going on, and I do apologize. Also, I recorded this episode and forgot again to capture the game. One day, the fox is gonna learn not to do that. I mean, the only thing she really missed is we got some goodies, and I started prettying up the farm a little bit. Not much, but I've been starting to do a pathway. A little, this is where we're gonna go. So the farm got a little pretty. Oh, he wants a puffish. Oh, that's easy. Oh, we're gonna do that today. But yeah, so I just prettied up the farm, as you can see. That's all. I just made a decision of moving this up next season. All the animals are out, and look at that, the goat is gonna be sheared. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, so we opened up a little bit. I'm also thinking of doing a fence this episode, just like boxing the animals in just a little bit. Okay. Yeah, thank you. We have 2 goat. Yes, 3 milk. Yep, 2 wool. All right, that's perfect. And we also have enough for the upgraded coop. I got that last episode. So, well, episode you guys don't know about. So we'll get that going. Oh, my inventory's full. Oops. Okay. I gotta empty this inventory. Oh, so much stuff's going on. Apologies, you guys. I didn't expect it to go like bum. Also decided I want to put like a food tree here. Ooh, we can do the pen going this way, going down this way, going this way, and then coming this way. Yes, coming this way and doing a little gate. Okay, got it. I got the pen. You guys need to go asleep. Basically. What am I keeping the wool? Okay, I'll just keep the wool here for now. You go there, tulips, eggs. Eggs? Eggs! Eggs go there. Fruit, orange, yay. Your bars, I don't need. Oh, the officer cap. I can put you. Nope. Yes, right here. Oh my god. I forgot there's an organization function. I literally forgot we have an organizer function. I am an idiot. Who? I bet you guys have been yelling in the chat. Heuntz, 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 what are you doing? What are you doing? There's an organizational. You don't need to do all this by hand. You're being an idiot. Yes, I am. Apologies. But today we will be talking about the Iroquois Nation. As yesterday, or last episode, we talked about the Oneida. And that was an interesting look. Oh, we didn't need to go in here. That was an interesting look at the American Revolution. And so we're going to continue that discussion. I don't want to eat my tulip. Excuse you. Who would want to eat the tulip? Okay, honestly, I bet there's someone who would want to eat tulips. Not saying or judging much. Much. I am judging, but not much. Oh, wait, we're in here. I can do what I wanted to do. I also want to plant some pumpkins. So I'm going to go do all that. We are going to go discuss some of the Iroquois Nation. I was going to say Oneida again. No, the Iroquois Nation. You guys all just sit back, relax. If you're enjoying, definitely hit that subscribe and like to let me know you want to see more of this. Obviously, I would love to know that you want to see more of History Talk Farm. Oh, I didn't need to go all the way out there, did I? No, I did not. Can I break you? I can. Good. Breaking things, always fun. Staircase. Wait, Oh, you're an iron bar, you're not a copper bar. Oh, well then. Makes things a little awkward, doesn't it? Just a tad. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. I didn't want to go down here because it's going to do 2 layers up top. Oh, fuck. It's one pumpkin. It's one pumpkin seed. That's fine. And I bet this time you guys are definitely yelling at me like, Heuntz, you're wasting a pumpkin seed. Sorry. Sorry. I'm making mistakes. It happens. I'm silly. I'm not smart about many things. But yeah. So we'll be back, you guys. Enjoy. Enjoy. Hey, Foxen. Welcome, welcome, welcome to another History Talk farm. Again, we're doing the voiceover. It seems like everyone loves this style. And so, yes, we are going to keep this. I enjoy it too because I can just focus on the game and get things done. While I can do this on my own time and give you good quality research to a good non-interrupted speech. So, again, we will be keeping the voiceover. I hope you guys continue to enjoy it, continue to show your support. And most likely I've gone over half the shit already, so bear with me. If you guys are liking, definitely hit that like button, hit that subscribe. We need to grow this channel. Show me the love. You guys really do make all this. Let me know the questions down below. This series cannot exist without you guys. You guys are asking me the questions, giving me these topics, and we will continue. Today, as the title already says, we are talking about the Iroquois nation. And in fact, it's not just a nation, it's more of a confederacy. And it's known as the Six Nations Confederacy during the American Revolution. Last time we talked about the Oneida, a very quiet, non-discussed part of the American history in many, many classrooms across the United States. The Iroquois, that's discussed. That is discussed because it is a name, and it's a name that impacts U.S. history up to around 1812. Well, the War of 1812, so around 1815. It does take effect again during the American Civil War, but on a very low note. Now, from the founding around 1600 all the way up to 1815, the Iroquois nation is very prominent. And why we will be discussing it as a whole unit instead of just individual, wow, little tiny bits of history. We'll be covering the whole thing. And we begin with the Six Nations of the Confederacy, which actually, before, was known as the Five Nations. They comprised of the Seneca, the Cayuga, C-A-Y-U-G-A. Yeah, you can kill me and rake me over the coals in the fire with this. I'm sorry, my pronunciation is American shit. I can barely speak American English to begin with, and that's my native language. Hell yeah. Oh my. Okay, yeah, the Onondaga, O-N-O-N-D-A-G-A, the Oneida, as we talked about, and the Mohawk, as we have already talked about. They united in confederation around the year 1200. So this is in the height of the Middle Ages, and you have this Iroquois nation forming. This unification took place under the Great Tree of Peace, and each nation gave its pledge not to war with other members of the Confederation. Now, the Iroquois were known as a very warlike organization, group, thus having to pledge non-violence against each other, which is very scary, because you're having 5 war nations having peace with each other, and who are they going to turn on now? Everyone that's around them. So this is how they do become a very powerhouse type of power. Kind of makes sense. The Confederacy members refer to themselves as the, oh my god, I will never be able to say this name. I'll never be able to say this name. The Haudenosaunee. Yeah. You guys are going to want to Google this. You guys will. The basic translation is the people of the Longhouse. The Iroquois nation, or a lot of the more northern Native Americans had longhouse style houses, buildings. They saw the Confederacy as a symbiotic version of their traditional longhouse dwellings, stretched across most of what is New York. The Mohawks were the guardians of the eastern door into the lower Mohawk Valley, and that's where they get the names, the Mohawk Valley. The natives occupied the upper Mohawk and the area of modern-day Oneida, New York. Huh, makes sense, don't you think? The Oneidas were the keepers of the Council Fire in the center longhouse, and the modern-day Syracuse. The Cayugas occupied the Finger Lakes area, and the Seneca were the guardians of the western door and the modern Rochester, Buffalo, New York area. So they were very much, they had their own territories to guard, and it formed one very successful location. Through a matriarchal hierarchy and a men's council, the Six Nations employed great executive ability in governing themselves and other nations. So they were definitely very much, boom, we're here. The military success of the Six Nations left them in a strategically strong position. They traveled far beyond their borders, conquering many Indian nations, making them tributary nations. At one time, their domain reached across from Canada to the Carolinas, west of the Mississippi, and east of the Atlantic. They became one of the most powerful Native American tribes outside of what used to be Cahokia. So when Cahokia fell, the Iroquois basically took up their mantle. You have the Iroquois, the Pueblo, the Sioux. There'll be the three top. I was going to say the Creek too, but with the Carolinas having the Iroquois, the Creek, even though very, very strong, they will take more prominence later after colonization. But you have the Pueblo, the Sioux, and the Iroquois as being the more dominant nations in the Americas before colonization occurred. Though, again, the arrival of the Europeans would drastically change power, structure, life, everything you can name it. The Iroquois will take heavy advantage, and while they will be very strong up to around 1815, when the American government has been unified, there's no real European power pushing against them, and thus the American government can focus on extending its borders and pushing Native Americans out of what they used to own. Until then, when there's no real peace, I'm using quotation marks, in the colonial America, the Iroquois will survive. Same with the Sioux, the Pueblo, and a few others. But when the Americans, the United States can start unifying and gain power, that will change the balance. Give me 1 second. My sweet potatoes are done. That's gonna take me a little bit longer. Let's pause this and come back. Beep. Pause. Hey guys, welcome back. I just noticed my mic was off. Oh, good lord. Thank God I just rambled. Now for you, it's like 2 seconds, maybe even less. For me, it has been a few hours. And I made the most amazing sweet mashed potatoes ever. Like, it's so good. And now I'm rambling. But back to the history. So, as I said, with the arrival of the Europeans, the Six Nations had new opportunities. The Iroquois would definitely take advantage of this. They started trading partners with the Dutch. When the French came, though, that had a more warlike mentality, as the French allied themselves with the longtime foes of the Iroquois, the Abenaki, which would lead the Iroquois to siding with the English for a very long time. When the French and Indian War in 1755 began, also being known as like the 6 Years' War for those who live in America, both England and France worked to try and get the Six Nations as allies. The French had some success with the Seneca, but ultimately all the Six Nations became allies with the English because of just good connections. And when I say the French allied with the Abenaki earlier, which caused some rift, but the William Johnson, an Irish immigrant, built an empire in Mohawk Valley through his dealings with the Indians. He immersed himself in Indian culture, and as a result of this, he was ultimately adopted into the Mohawk Nation. And Johnson became the superintendent of the 13 colonies in Canada, the British side, for the English as superintendent of the Indian Affairs. And with this, he formed an alliance with the Six Nations. And with that, they built a fort. And this would be a building of just like the relationship, and helped with the French and Indian War getting success. And then you'll have issues. After the war, the French lose, the English become victorious, and they set with this, and the English having the allies, they don't really want to deal with what's going on in the colonies now. They just need to deal with becoming victorious, but through victory, they had massive debt. England was bankrupt almost thanks to the French and Indian War, and they started taxing their people and just did not have the means to deal with existential outside border conflicts, aka the English colonists having border disputes with the Native Americans. They're like, no. So with the end, they set up a Indian reservation land that's basically all of Illinois, and the territory of Illinois was much bigger than that. Think all the Great Lakes and surrounding territory is Illinois territory. That also falls into the Iroquois Nation. And the Iroquois Nation has shrunk dramatically with the arrival of the colonists. No longer in the Carolinas. They are basically just partitioned in New York, upper northern New York, the original territory, and then slowly pushed out west to the Illinois territory. The English colonies, they wanted to expand, and they met to try and resolve this. But they kept going over the territory, going over these peace agreements, and the English colonists were like, why do we have to, we're stronger, we have England, why do we have to listen, we need land, why do we have to listen to the Americans? And that would be also one reason why the border colonists joined the revolution, because they're being dictated where they could and could not settle, which if they listened, hey, they wouldn't have many Indian disputes. But they allied, and that would start conflict, which would lead to the American Revolution and the Iroquois Nation being split. They end up splitting themselves because of what the British did. The British had the Iroquois on their side, but they did storm through Oneida lands. And we talked about the Oneida earlier, and I am doing my fingers, like pointing, and you guys cannot see that, and I have no idea why I'm pointing my fingers upwards. But what I mean is, look at Tuesday's episode of History Talk Farm. You'll see we go into detail about the Oneida and the conflict that broke the Iroquois Nation alliance. But that is a quick look into the Iroquois, the Six Nations, how they formed, what their relationships were like. I hope you guys found this interesting. I love talking about the American Revolution. I love talking about these type of facts, the stories that go along with it. I hope, again, you guys all enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that like, hit that subscribe. I think I'm saying this like 3 times this episode because this is broken up into 3 versions. And we'll be back next time. I love you all so very much. I hope you guys enjoy the end of the series. Well, episode. We're not at the end of the series. Don't worry. The end of the episode. And we'll be back next time. Later, alligators. Peace. Oh, oh no, 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 no. I was just putting the mic on. No. Okay, hopefully you get a pufferfish. Because between 12 and 4 on a sunny day, on a Sunday. Well, not Sunday, summer. Oh no, I don't think we're going to get it. We're going for a pufferfish. I hope you got, nope. I hope you guys enjoyed that little discussion about the Iroquois. If you did, definitely hit that like and that subscribe. And let me know if you have any history questions down below. You're welcome, Elliot. I was trying to get something that's for you. Go right ahead. So now we need a jade from Maru. Well, I don't have the jade, but I'm gonna go get that for you, Maru. Yeah, so we did pretty good today. We got a lot of the stuff we needed. We got the new big coop, so yay! That's gonna be up in like 2 days, and we don't need to worry about feeding the chickens anymore. I think I forgot like a couple times. We don't want them to starve. I do not know if the chickens can die in this game. Can they? Okay. Don't know. Well, we have a lot of jade. I'm just gonna give us 600 gold, so yay. And make Maru happy. I don't know, can jade get a... No, not jade. Can the animals die if you don't feed them? They most likely get upset. And we got the iridium quality milk there because the cows just love us. There you go, Maru. Yay, 600 gold. We always need the money. Hey, money. It is good to see you. Now we need something. Not sure what, but we need something. I would ask Maru for some pigs, but obviously she's not at our house anymore. Do we have anything up here? I don't think there's anything in the traveling cards. Coleslaw? No. That was the recipe. Sweet. That's 5 gold milk. Wow. Recipe. I kind of like that. I kind of like that dresser. Looks kind of nice. That's why I bought it. We basically used up all of our wood, so I think I'm going to upgrade the pickaxe to a gold. Oh, hello, chili. Oh, thank you. Oh, okay, I did not expect that. Should have been down south more. No, I am hot. We have a hot pepper. Don't need to eat the hot pepper though. Okay, dresser. I can store my clothes in the dresser. Oh, hello. Hello. Clothes? No. Clothes are here. Boom, boom. That is so cool. We can store our clothes in the dresser. I think we can. Let's see. Yes. Yes. That's everything. Go. All the hats. We have no shirts. No pants. Boots. And that. Ooh, talk about... We can also access the sewing station and maybe sew up some clothes. I might try that tomorrow. In the next, well, tomorrow will be in the next episode. Also, I want to get that fruit tree for here. Our pen is working well. I mean, everyone's a little tight. That's okay. Then I can put another tree like right here. One right there. That would look nice. Got 2 more oranges. Yay. But I think that, guys, will end it here for today. I hope everyone enjoyed, and I will see you all. What? Holy mother... That's a thing. Yo, that's a thing. What the... What? How have I not known this? How have I not known that that was a thing in this game? How have I not known that that's a thing in this game? Did I really just pick that up again? You know, I moved you so I wouldn't pick you up. Well, I just learned something exponentially new. Well, cool. Okay, well, I'll see you all next time.